Hello everyone, welcome back to Help for Good eLearning. My name is Prashant Jha. So today this particular logic, this particular logic is about we have to remove the duplicates from a given string, but where is our given string? So let's create our given string. I'll just put my name, okay, Prashant Jha. So here if you check how many duplicate characters are there or triplicate characters are there. So A, as you can see here, A has occurred 3 times. Then if you check, so here H has occurred 2 times. Okay, so that you can pause the video and you can check that how many duplicate characters I have here. But I'll just show you the logic which is capable. That logic is feasible with anyone, with any string. So this logic which I'm going to tell you, which is based on your Python, right? So in this logic is particularly based on the Python, because in Python we have some very good operators, that is very advantage which I can see. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to remove the duplicate character from this string. What I'll do exactly, there is no restriction, just create a uh new name, okay, and just make it this empty. Right now this is empty, okay, but the data type has decided in Python, that before using any variable, you must have to declare, you must have to put a value, initialize the value, something, or empty value, empty string. So it decides the data type based on the value. So right now I have assigned the empty string here. Now what I have to do here, we have to start visiting. Visiting means we have to start traversing from one character to another character to another character to another character. So till the last character we have to visit. Okay, so that is what we call, we can say this is what we are performing. We are performing the traversing. Okay, that's fine. So while performing the traversing, what I have to do exactly, I have to pick first, as you know that when I start from the P, so I'll pick the P from this given string, and in new name I'm going to concatenate in the new name, I'm going to store in the new name, we can say that. Okay, but before of that, before concatenating, before storing the value in this new name, I will check that P is already exist in this new name or not. If it is not exist, then I'm going to add. If it is exist, then I'm not going to add. So it's a very simple thing, just take a one character. Okay, so I'll just show you here, like for example, for I in name, that is what we can take. Okay, so as you know that right now the value of I will be 0, because by default it will have the 0, it will visit in the name. In name it will get at index number 0, it will get this P. Okay, so it will come inside and it will check. Okay, it got at index number 0, it got the value, that character is the P. Okay, so it will check like if I, because right now the value which we have got in the given string, which is basically, we can say that at index number 0, with the help of I you get. Okay, so we will check if I in, new name, if it is present in new name, if it is present in new name, or instead of that we can write not in new name. If it is not in new name, so what we will do, we will add here. Okay, so what I'll do exactly, new name equal to, I'll just write down, or in this way also I can write down, plus equal to I. Okay, I'm just going to add here. So what will happen exactly in this new name, right now the P will add, because there is no P is already exist. In the next iteration, you can check here, the value of I will be 1. It will be increment in sequentially, it will be increment by 1. So the value of I will be 1. In name, it will check. So at index number 1, you got the R. Okay, so again, this condition is true, come inside, it will check that R is not in new name. Yeah, it is not in new name. So condition is true, it will come inside and it will do the again concatenation. So R is here. Again, in the next iteration, the value of I will be increment by 1. So it will be 2. In name, it will check at index number 2, you got the A. So condition is true, it will come inside, it will check A, not in new name. Yes, A is right now not exist in the, no, it does not exist in the new name. So definitely A will be concatenated here. Then in the next iteration, the value of I will be 3. And in name, it will check that at index number 3, you have the character. Yes, we have the S. So you got the S. Condition is true. It will come inside and check. S is not in new name. It is not present in the new name. Yes. Condition is to come inside, do the concatenation. So PRAS right now. In the next iteration, the value of I will be incremented by 1. So it is a 4. In name, it will check at index number 4. It got the H. So condition is true. It will come inside, check. H is not in new name. Yes, it is not in new name. Right now, PRAS is already exist. So H is not in new name. Condition is to come inside and do the concatenation. Again, means your H is added here. In the next iteration, value of I is 5 and name, it will check at index number 5, you got the A. So condition is to it comes inside A, not in new name. Yes. But this condition this time is false. Why? Because A is already exists in this. With the help of not in operator, not in is a membership operator. So in and not in, this is the two types of membership operator. Using not in operator, we are directly checking. There is no need to put another loop. So directly we are checking this is exist or not exist. So right now at index number 5, we got the A. Condition is true. But inside, when we checked in the new name, so this A is already exist. So we are not going to add because our goal to remove the duplicates. So how we are going to add? So this condition is false. This condition is false. Obviously, we have already write down the condition is false because A is already exists. So this condition will false. It comes directly outside. Okay, outside in the sense it will come here. Okay, outside the if it will not visit in the inside the if condition. It will go for the next iteration. Again, the value of I will be 6 and at index 6 it will get the n. It will check. So the same process will happen till the last character. Now you guys have to follow the same character, same process you have to follow. So this dry run process is very important. You know, before writing a code, if you are able to imagine, the entire scenario, what code you are going to write, what will be the input, what will be the output, what kind of possible error can come, how can you avoid that? That is the best practice, I'll tell you. Just enter in completely into that zone. Okay, this is a very small logic, but yeah, this will be helpful to you. So what I'll do exactly, I'll just write down print, and here I will write original string equal to, and here I will write the name, that is okay. And again, print here, instead of original string, I'll say updated string. Okay. So in updated string, we'll say our new name. Okay, is there. That is fine. That is totally fine, I'll say. Uh, just take this. Okay. So it is okay. Right. Fine. So let's run this code. Oh, there are multiple things are available. Not an issue. Just check the code, check the output, guys. In Python, it's so simple, but in C and C++, if you go, but really that time you can understand the thing. So original string, you can check Prashanja is here, and in updated string or remove the duplicate string, whatever you can write. So you can check here PRASHNTJ. Okay, so only unique characters are there. So based on this logic, you can solve a big problems also. I'll tell you sometime, you know, there is some big problem you are looking to solve. So and in that big problem, there are multiple small logics is required. So kind of things, if it is related to your string related problem, definitely it will help you over there. So I think it is okay, guys. So we'll see you in the next logic. Right now, thank you.